Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go, let's jump in. Dokkan Fest, transforming Super Saiyan Vegeta. Let's see how good this boy is going to be for us. Let's go ahead and give Vegeta the Rainbow Star. Now, in terms of the build I gave him, I want to be very clear on this. I think that Vegeta is so good, and I think he's so well designed, and I think he'll be strong in every area. I mean, Link's super attack effects are good. He has good defenses. He has good offenses. I mean, he has easy transformation conditions. His leader skill is strong. It would have not been that good a couple of months ago, but they've given, you know, it's like they set him up. They gave this Vegeta a team to succeed on right away. Like, they kind of, you know, we have a bunch of anniversary characters are on it. The Carnival LR from December is on it. This Vegeta to me is a good example of how they can make things work in the game. It's clear to me that they gave him a little bit of setup ahead of time. I mean, it would involve pulling, you know, a bunch of Carnival LRs and, you know, all these good characters, stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. But even some of the 9th anniversary EZAs are very good with this Vegeta. Now, because of how tight his kit is, I do think you can go anything you want. You can go full dodge, full crit, full additional. I think raw attack, raw defense. It all works with this guy. I wanted to give him kind of one of these combo builds where he has at least 10 of everything. Vegeta does have guaranteed crits on the Big Bang, but I mean, that's just on the Big Bang turn. I mean, you do have to get there. Additionals, you don't have to go like, you know, 27 additional or something like that for a character that already will do so many additionals, right? But, you know, a little additional is good. Dodge can help out too. People will say, oh, but he's so tanky. He is. But, I mean, understand that, like, Blue Gogeta will super you for 3+ million, right? Trunks will super you for 3+ million. These bosses are crazy. And keep in mind that a lot of bosses now apply nasty status debuffs to you. If you could tank it well, but then you're stunned, or you're sealed, or you're defensive debuffed, or something. But if you dodge it, you also dodge the debuff. So, again, if you're wondering, like, what should I build him? You could just do whatever feels right to you, and it will work. There are characters you could build wrong. I will repeat myself over and over. It is true. There are certain characters you could build wrong. This Vegeta is not one of them. No matter what you do, Vegeta will be able to perform well, and the build you make for him will be able to make him do better. So I wouldn't really have any concerns with this Vegeta in that aspect. Alright, so we're here in an event. I figure, you know, Supreme Battle Spectacle stage, this is a good place, even for just kind of like the Rainbow Max Link showcase here. Remember that Vegeta is very good in almost any conceivable way we could think of. You know, this is why sometimes it gets very frustrating. I would say specifically for summonable LRs or Dokkan Festival exclusives who have weird flaws, strange, like, quirks in their kits and stuff like that, doesn't make a ton of sense. I think that Dokkan Fest exclusive characters should all kind of generally have the same feel that Vegeta does. You know, I could be much more, you know, not as rough on maybe like King Vegeta, who's a banner unit, or, you know, like some EZA or something like that. So, I mean, we could look at Vegeta's Link set right here. We have Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Lineage, Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Fierce Battle. So we're looking pretty good there. We actually would get 7 out of 7 like this, huh? Yeah, we would. And we could kind of see King Vegeta in action. I do have King Vegeta rainbowed. I don't know how good King Vegeta is going to be, right? Like, I mean, his stupid damage reduction is stupid as hell. But he does have a multiplicative buff, which will get activated for Vegeta right here. 220k defense, right? Let's go ahead and see what Vegeta's going to hit for us. Remember, we have the 2 major 9th anniversary LREZAs, which will be very, very good for this team. LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then we've also got the STR Vegito character. 10 million turn 1, okay. Now that is 7 out of 7 links up. We do also have, you know, the multiplicative support buff from King Vegeta, which is crazy. There's an additional right there. That is the guaranteed additional super he gets for the first 3 turns. We don't have a Goku ally, but we do have a Goku enemy we're fighting, so that's that one. And then this is why, you know, 27 additional probably isn't the most necessary. Do we get it, though? Hidden Potential System additional? We don't get it, actually. Wow, okay. Kind of bad luck right there. So we did not get the Hidden Potential System additional. Remember, Vegeta gets an additional that has a 70% chance of being a super if there's an ally Goku in the turn or an enemy Goku. and we're in the Supreme Battle Spectacle God Goku fight. I do like this fight because I think this fight sometimes can kind of drag on for a little bit, which, you know, is good for a showcase for a character that's like this Vegeta, right? Like a stacking character like this. We'll see how we do. The thing about this fight that's interesting in particular is that if you do not bring tech characters, this guy is invincible, essentially. God Goku, like, you basically cannot damage him unless you hit him with tech characters. But the problem for Goku is that we have the strongest tech character in the game. Is he? Because, I mean, Beast is STR, Broly's AGL, Gogeta's physical. Yeah, like, Tech is the one typing that did not get an anniversary summonable LR, right? Who was the last tech character? Fusion Zamasu? Like, I'm talking about, like, Dokkan Fest exclusive or LR. I'm not talking about, like, Easy A's, and you guys get it, right? Alright, so we're up to 353k. Remember that Vegeta does stack attack and defense. In many of the... So, right now on Global, it's good that Global gets this character. Right now, Global doesn't have the toys to see this guy at full power. Global does not have a lot of the anniversary LRs, which really fill out Vegeta's team. Global does not have the Supreme Battle Spectacle fights to really test out Vegeta's potential. But the good news, Global players, is that this bullshit is going to be done very soon, and we're going to be synced, and everything is at the same time, and the entire game is going to be better for it. I will maintain that forever. The proper decision is to sync the games up. Alright, so we'll continue having Vegeta stack up. Again, a lot of these Supreme Battle Spectacle fights, we will easily be able to stack up. We got our orbs for King Vegeta, that's good. Actually, now, let's keep making Vegeta look good. I'm going to reset this and put King Vegeta first, because, remember, King Vegeta, I mean, I do hate his design, but if things break a good way, he could look good, King Vegeta. And this is another turn where we potentially get away with it, although if this Goku supers right away, we could maybe get one shot, I don't know. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put King Vegeta first, because remember, oh, no, wait, no, that's not the... I'm not resetting again. Bro, come on. I absolutely hate King Vegeta's design, because remember, King Vegeta, bro, if Goku supers right away, I'm going to be so frustrated. I don't want to reset again. I probably should have. Oh, my God. Because remember, King Vegeta gets damage reduction with 3 orbs, and then he gets damage reduction with 3 AGL key orbs. Just terrible design. Oh, my God. Bruh. Okay. Build your characters properly, kids. King Vegeta, there's one thing you do with him, and that's give him full dodge. Vegeta, anything works. King Vegeta, that bastard needs to be 27 dodge, 26 dodge, 25 dodge. Alright, anyway, let's pretend that didn't happen. We get to see Vegeta look good. We're getting some crits, too, so the build is working. So this is another third super. Can we get the hidden potential system this time, though? Yeah, we do. Nice. Yeah, Vegeta looking strong so far. I mean, we are fighting a Goku enemy, but the thing about it, that doesn't really matter so much, considering there are several good Super Saiyan Gokus. We kind of just got unlucky in that they were on the opposite rotation. Alright, so we got 7 stacks within 2 turns. This is the difference between, like, this, like, well, I don't even want to compare Easy Bardock to this Vegeta, but this is what would have made that Bardock so much better. Right, is if the Bardock was able to actually get his stacks in, besides just like do 1 super attack and take 5 million damage, like he would have been a lot better. Like Vegeta is going to be able to really stack up, improve his defenses, improve his offenses. We're just going to be looking really quite good. So remember that Vegeta, you know, he guards at the start of turn in base. He has the 18% damage reduction for 3 turns and the additional super for 3 turns as well. So this Vegeta is going to have access to both of those. I guess we could float STR Vegeta. We don't need to keep them on rotation. There's no reason to. Oh, so this friend is at link level 1, huh? This is 90% link level 1. Again, I mean, I would prefer at least 3 dodge to have the ability to dodge. I don't like this. The build itself is fine, but you should give your character the chance to do anything. I do struggle to understand why people don't grasp that concept, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal ever. I mean, you know, but I mean, that's, you know, we could lose off of the friend Vegeta having 0 dodge. Like, it's pointing that out. We could lose off of the friend Vegeta having 0 crit as well. Like, that's fair, but you do want to give, I plead with people to give your characters a chance to do everything. Like, don't, you guys know, like, I'm very, like, dismissive of crit a lot of times on characters. but you never see me go 0 crit. I don't do that, ever, right? Like, you don't want to, like, you know, people hate when I talk about dodge so much, but then they overcorrect to where, well, I'm doing 0 dodge, it's terrible. Like, that's, you're just hurting yourself. That's all you're doing. All right, good turn by Vegeta. Again, this God Goku essentially cannot be damaged unless it's by tech characters, which is so funny. Okay, so notice when Vegeta was getting hit, he was getting defense. Base Vegeta gets 31% defense with each attack received up to a max of 80%. He also does have higher damage and higher defense. The higher your HP is. The STR Vegito character would not get one shot, right? They haven't supered up to this point, but they do have a lot of damage reduction. I mean, if they could give us 3 stacks or something, we could be looking pretty good. This God Goku is a real boss. Like, this guy, he's real. So, I mean, you know, if we could even live, that'll be good. Maybe we could even see, so remember Vegeta? Okay, normal, of course. Sure, dude. All right, if this God Goku snipes me in slot 3, oh my god. This is why, like, you know, I know people like to see, like, these, like, this is not a showcase. Like, okay, like, we're just kind of, like, seeing, like, Vegeta's stats and shit like that. And this is the thing about doing a showcase in a fight like this, is that, you know, like, we're just trying to see Vegeta's stats, and it's very annoying when other characters get exploded and killed, right? Like, that's what I hate. So, for a video like this, you guys see, I don't go into, like, all right, let's jump into Supreme Battle Spectacle Beast, man, and see how good he is. Like, we'll do the specific video for that, but this is more a video just to see Vegeta's stats and stuff like that. Like, I do try and do a set, like, this is a real team. This team could beat any single difficult event in the game, including Cell. We would need a lot of luck for Cell Max probably with this team, but it definitely could do it. But, like, it's so annoying. I'm sorry, this bastard is at 858, huh? This guy is nuts, dude. He's freaking ridiculous. All right, here, let's go.
計算だけでわかるもんじゃない。俺たちサイヤ人はな。
Alright, so we have Vegeta in his Super Saiyan transformation, of course, which is really good. Let's see what his defense looks like. Okay, I predict that this is something, like, I feel like people might look at this character and they would get deceived by this. So you see, like, oh, wow, Vegeta's defense has dropped so much. It hasn't actually, though, because Vegeta gets 180% defense when receiving an attack, but it procs right away. So the second Vegeta is touched, that defense is activated, and he is looking good. So Vegeta's really strong. He's guarding. He has the damage reduction. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage. We could pop the Big Bang right here. I think I will probably not do that, so we can see this first turn. This really would be ideal, but do I want to get away with trying to run King Vegeta in slot 1 again? Not particularly. I mean, this is a great turn. We have most of our links activated. We'll still have a few links with King Vegeta. So Vegeta's new link set now. We have Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Golden Warrior, Prodigy, Saiyan Pride, and Fierce Battle. Unfortunately, he loses Saiyan Lineage for the far weaker Golden Warrior, but, I mean, I guess there are some fights where the defensive debuff of Golden Warrior could help. If we're fighting Hirudegarn, and if we're fighting Trunks, I mean, there are a couple of fights where it actually could, you know, do a little bit. I don't think it's a good idea to put King Vegeta in slot 1, so we're not gonna. I don't. King Vegeta, would he just get killed outright? Maybe. He really might. So it's just best not even to test it. We could get more damage for Vegeta, but at the risk of dying, probably not a good idea. So Vegeta, remember, Vegeta gets a lot of attack buffs if the enemy's lower HP, which we'll see. Let's go ahead and see right here. Oh, one other thing Vegeta does get, 16, damn, okay. One thing we're not gonna see right here is Vegeta gets a guaranteed additional super, and he attack breaks an enemy action once within the turn after receiving an attack. But because God Goku did not attack us right away, we're not going to have access to that. That's the one ability Vegeta has where potentially dodge could maybe get in the way of would be that ability. Maybe if there's, like, you put Vegeta in slot 1 and then there's, like, one normal attack right there, like, you know, and you dodge it, like, that could take it away. Like, that's potentially a negative for running dodge on this Vegeta. We'll just go ahead. I won't use Evolution Blue Vegetas, but we'll do these transformations here.
計算だけでわかるもんじゃない。俺たちサイヤ人はな。
Alright, so what are we looking like right here? Yeah, let's just get Vegeta right there in slot 1 and we'll just go ahead and cook. So we can get 3 right there, 3 right there. I mean, it would be, whatever, we just do this. Alright, let's see how we do. I want to hold back a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't want to go super crazy. We can just give him that. Gogeta's not going to get his additional. Because remember, we're here to see Vegeta kind of do his thing. So remember, this is a Link level 1, was it 90% Vegeta? I think this is a 90% Vegeta right here. Let's see, double digits. There's the seal. That's what I was talking about, actually, right there with... oh, we still get the attack break, though, which is good. So some bosses apply these types of debuffs. And it's like, you know, like, look at all the attacks and stuff like we did like that. But God Goku really held us back by sealing. That's where dodge could come in clutch. Because if we would dodge the super, you dodge that debuff. You know, people do kind of think, like, you know, in terms of, like, damage. Well, I mean, if you dodge the sealing super, we would do a lot more damage than if we just had a full crit build, right? Like, there are things to consider as the game evolves, right? I would just, you know, try and keep an open mindset. You know, that goes for me too, because, you know, like, if they drop, like, if Beast Gohan had canceled dodge and then Gogeta Blue had canceled dodge and stuff like that, like, you know, like, things are different, you know. Then I'd be saying, we're not in the Fusion Zamasu meta anymore when it comes to builds and shit like that. Dude, this Super Saiyan Goku is not him, man. Look at this. I guess we'll just blow him away with the Big Bang, right? We'll just send him straight to hell with the Big Bang. Yeah. Bye, Goku. We're okay here, because Gogeta is not going to have his extra additional from the Rainbow Orb. I made sure we didn't get the Rainbow Orb with Gogeta. So he's not going to do one more after this, right? Yeah, the Big Bang is going to absolutely just destroy this guy. So, Vegeta's Big Bang is really, really good. Remember, attack stacking is not really that great, that big of a deal. I think if it's just, like, attack stacking on a character just for the sake of having it. I think if maybe a character has a lot of additionals, you know, in maybe some of these longer fights, you could build up some, you know, some reasonable extra damage, sure. But where attack stacking is good, really good, is when you have a nuking active skill like this Super Saiyan Vegeta has. Vegeta having attack stacking is with a clear purpose, and that's to make this Big Bang hit very hard, right? So he stacks defense, which is going to work really well with his guarding and his damage reduction, and then the attack stacking is going to make the Big Bang hit even harder, right? And then that should also work with all these passive attack buffs you get, right? Remember, if the enemy's below 80% HP, he gets 30% attack, below 60% HP, he gets 30% attack, and below 40% HP, he gets 50% attack. Should allow us to just do a ridiculous amount of damage right here. And we could do the Big Bang under one of two conditions. Either Vegeta gets hit 3 times, very easy to do, or there's one enemy who's under 80% HP, and we could do this.
こいつがスーパーベジータのビッグバンアタックだ。
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty ridiculous, dude. Like, I just, yeah. I mean, yeah. He's pretty insane. This is the type of thing that we want. This is a big moment in Dragon Ball history. The first time Vegeta goes Super Saiyan and his speech and stuff like that. It's definitely an iconic moment. For Dokkan, I've seen some people complain about his animations. I think they look great. I think aesthetically, the unit is very, like, looks good. And he's really strong. This just seems like a W release all the way around. I think they absolutely killed it with this Saiyan Day Vegeta here.